Okay, we just passed the 15-minute mark of the video, or the recording session, I should say. So, welcome back to Past Hope Survive. Did I really just say it again? I just said it again. I keep calling this series Past Hope Survival, and I have no freaking idea why. And it's kind of starting to annoy me a bit. Just a little bit. Alright, so what am I going to do, while I'm waiting? Stagecoach, taxi, horseshoes. What are these? Might as well check these out while we're waiting, huh? Never really saw what the horseshoe thing was. Maybe that was like a side mission that I started, but I never, but I don't remember starting. Maybe that's the case. But regardless, what I sort of highlighted not yesterday, maybe 2 days ago for you, but just a couple minutes ago for me, and last video was like, when I was just like, fuck, what the fuck? I was referencing, you remember the game Mafia 2 came out, back in 2010? So, come this August, that game will be 4 years old, which is kind of hard to believe. Like, it came out, during my sophomore year of high school. And, well, I'm a sophomore in college now because of AP classes and whatnot, but it'll be my second year of college. It'll have been 4 years old. That's kind of hard to believe. But regardless, I remember, back when that game came out, Rooster Teeth did a video, like, explaining that the game should have the world record for the most F-bombs used in a video game at all. I'm pretty sure that GTA 5 has since passed that. I'm not sure. But, back when Mafia 2 came out, it had the record. And so, like, Rooster Teeth, like, they took almost all the F-bombs. They didn't have all the F-bombs used, but they took almost all of them, and they just sort of like, strung them together into, like, one video. So, like, you could watch it's just like, fuck, what the fuck? Good times. If you're one of those, I wouldn't recommend watching it, if you're one of those people who are, like, easily offended by curse words for whatever reason. Well, if you're easily offended by curse words, you'd probably have tuned out the video by now, considering I've dropped probably 10 F-bombs within the first 2 minutes of the recording session. Or, not recording session, but the video. But, if you're not, I'd go ahead and watch it, you know, if you're into that type of stuff. I know that not many people are gonna go, gee, let's go ahead and listen to the word fuck used, like, you know, for 5 minutes in a row. That's one of those things that interests me, because, I can understand why people, can get, offended by curse words, and that's why, when I'm out in public situations, I tend to censor myself. Like, I'd say that the main difference between me and my recording self is that my recording self doesn't have a filter, so I say whatever the hell that I want to say, but whenever, I'm in a public situation, I tend to be a bit more reserved. For whatever reason. But I can understand that. I understand that curse words are, you know, a sort of social taboo, which is why I tend to avoid using them in certain areas. But to me, words are just words. So, what is this horseshoe thing? So to me, oh, you can play a game of horseshoes, huh? Oh, that's interesting. All right, zoom on pit, hold X. All right, let's skip that. Oops, did I just skip the entire tutorial? Oh god, I hope I didn't skip the entire tutorial. Oh, fuck. Yeah, enter bet. Alright, so now you are playing for money. Okay? So what do I do now? Zoom on pit, hold X. So how do I play? Do I just... Well done. Okay, so Heath has his 3, then I have my 3. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm probably gonna need to... Oh, I see. So, aim camera, hold L trigger. Left stick to aim. Okay, that's good. And oh, shit! That's not what I wanted to do. Damn it. Whoa, shit, no! That's not what I wanted to do. I am so freaking stupid. Pull your arm back. How do you pull your arm back? Okay, I want to quit. I don't understand what's going on. Oh, it's daytime. That's good. I'm gonna quit. Yes, I'm gonna quit. Because I just wanted to have something, interesting to do while I was waiting. But as I was saying, words are just words in my opinion. I don't believe that we should give them the amount of power that we tend to give them. Like, as if you think about it, due to etymology... Etymology is the right word. Etymology is the study of words? Or is it... I believe etymology is the right word to use. Like, the evolution of words or whatever. Right? Sometimes I use words and I completely forget the meaning of them, which is why I have a very limited vocabulary. But, when you think about it, looking at your history, for whatever reason, a word, for example, the word horse could have just as easily become a social taboo as the word fuck or whatever. In fact, we give curse words so much power that we have more words to describe curse words than we have actual curse words themselves, you know? I find that kind of... So I'll be the first to admit that if someone, like, just starts, like, cursing, like, too much for no reason, I do get annoyed. But, my level of tolerance is very high for that, which is why I can watch, Alpha Omega Sin videos and not really feel bothered by it, even though he curses like a drunken sailor on steroids. He really does, but regardless, but that sort of adds to his personality, though. Like, he just wouldn't be the same if he didn't curse that much, honestly. I mean, that can be a positive or a negative thing, depending on you're viewing that type of stuff, but, because that's just how it is. I mean, I respect people who... I don't look down on people who are offended by curse words, as I said. That's just how things are. If you're raised to think a certain way, you will tend to think that way. Like, there was a time when I used to be like, you'd say like a curse word and I'd be like, I'd think that you were practically like the devil for whatever reason. But then 6th grade came along, and then I started cursing. Of course, I was really bad at it back then because I had just started, and I had a really high-pitched voice, so I didn't know how to make it flow off the tongue, if you will. So I'd sort of just curse for the heck of it. So I'd be like, why am I talking about cursing for like an entire video? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna title... What the frick? I'm gonna title this video... Huh? No! Avenger. Avenger seconds. Avenger. No. He was... No, I can't handle it. That was my horse. My horse. He's gone. I know. I mean, I could revert the save, but I'd also be reverting the save back to before I did the California mission and before, I started and it'd be at nighttime, so I wouldn't be able to. What's going on? Oh, that's my other horse. Avenger Second Son. R.I.P. man.
Let's go.
Damn, that sucks. That really sucks, man. That was my favorite horse too. Now I have to use the original Avenger, who what? Like, this isn't even... Like, the original Avenger was cool and all, but, I caught Avenger Second Son. If you remember, I had that mission that we did way back in the day. I believe it was called, Money Talk. That's when I got him. It was a hassle to get Avenger Second Son, and I took pride in riding him. And now I'm stuck with the original Avenger. You know what? we're gonna go, let me get my lasso. We're gonna go catch us another horse. Because this is just unacceptable. We need to get an Avenger Second Son Jr. That's fucking weird. You guys should come up with a name for the new horse. It's about time we got it. It's about time we got a new horse anyway. Kinda sucks, but you know, Avenger Second Son had its run, but it's time to move on. But anyway, back to the original subject. Which is curse words, actually. I remember I used to get offended by that, yada yada yada. No, I don't even want to talk about that anymore. That was a conversation I was on Avengers Second Son. Avengers Second Son was still alive when I was talking about that too. So to preserve his memory, we're going to just not talk about that anymore. Anyway, I've been goofing off for far too long. Let's go ahead. I'm pretty sure that I had another mission. Like, what was it? That douchebag guy. The head of the Mexican resistance. I don't remember what his name was. Whatever. Horse breaking job. This is actually going to be a rather casual recording session, I believe. I'm not really in the rush. I'm not really in the rush to start stories just yet. Let's see how far I am into the stats. How far I am into the game. Game completed 37.1%, and I've played for 11 hours and 2 minutes and 10 seconds. 18 days have passed. 29 missions I've completed. You know what the hell? We might as well do the LR mission. Well, it's in the same place, so I don't need to change my waypoint. Might as well get one story mission out of the way, because we don't want to this to be too goofy of a thing. And if I don't get carried away, if I get carried away with this, it's going to end up being like April or May by the time I'm finished with that. And I want to finish this within a certain time period, you know? Is that a wild horse? That's not a wild horse. If I find a wild horse, I want to catch it. But regardless, because I'm enjoying the series and all, but I don't want the series to last too long, you know. And because, you know, this is a Rockstar game, Rockstar games are so long, I don't mind doing, you know, 30-minute videos every now and then, like that one that I did on Thursday. I don't mind doing that at all, actually. I predict that this is going to end up taking about 112 parts or so to do. This entire series, I do believe. So, and this is episode, well, this is the second episode of the recording session, so this is episode 49, I guess? I believe it's 49. So, that's still a little over a month and a half to go by the time, before I'm finished, I guess. And then I have plans for another game, which I won't say. I might have said it in a video. I might not have. Regardless, I don't want to spoil it just yet. What the game may or may not be. That's actually going to be an interesting game, because the game that I'm going to play from a next series is going to be half blind and half not, because the game that I plan on doing, I got through like the first 7 chapters of the game back in sophomore year of high school, but then I sort of just stopped it and never picked it back up. So like the first little bit of it will not be blind, actually, so that should be interesting. And the latter end of it will be blind, so that should be interesting. And plus, since I haven't played the game since sophomore year of high school, so that was quite a while ago. Oh, that's a horse breaking job. What was I gonna say? It'll still be pretty fresh to me, so it'll still feel pretty blind to me. I don't want to do the stranger's proposal, I just want to get the mission done. That's what I want to do. Get my horse here. And in this episode with an awkward pause. Well, it's not going to be that awkward because it's going to be a cutscene, but awkward pause nonetheless.
Por unos pesos podemos retirar a mi cuarto y conocernos mejor, ¿eh?
No me toques. Me gusta la... Ay, no tengo nada. Gentlemen,